All right, let's talk Kifaru for a second. I'm gonna let you in on the most used Kifaru product in my whole arsenal. Here we go. You probably thought I was going to talk about a pack. Well, I hate to disappoint you. I'm going to talk about something that I use nearly every day as I shoot my bow nearly every day, and that's their Field Quiver System from Kifaru. I think it is the absolute jam. I had initially the quiver itself with a water bottle pouch, later added the accessory pouch, and then they have something new that just recently came out that I think is just awesome and completes the system. So over that year, I kind of found an issue with, something was missing, and that was where do I put my release or releases. A lot of times I throw it in the water bottle pouch, they might get scratched up, or I put it in my pocket, thought I put it in the pouch, thought I lost it. That's never a good thing, as these releases are not cheap. So in comes the release pouch that is new, and I'm going to go through that, and then if you stay at the end, I'm going to go through my full setup. Now I'm also going to give you 2 tips if you have this same quiver system to help make sure yours is set up appropriately. So the pouch itself, whenever you look at it, and I'll show it to you in a second, looks like the water bottle holder, except for there's a few key differences. Yes, it's shorter, but it has some cool features to it. So overall, what I like about the pouch the best is it's made by Kifaru. You know you're getting a well-made, also US made, so they sew those out in Wyoming now, which I love to support US companies any way that I can. And you know that you get anything from Kifaru, it will be just a class act in terms of durability, quality. Nothing compares in terms of packs, pouches, everything else is really done extremely well in my opinion. Also, their full system for this Field Quiver System is modular, so that means you can customize however you see fit. The cool thing about that means that for us lefties, I'm left-handed, the system itself is ambidextrous, so you can change it, customize it, and flip it however you want. And always the lefties out there seem to be like second-class citizens. Not in this case, so we appreciate that, Kifaru. Thanks a lot. So the pouch itself also has fleece lining, so it keeps your releases from getting scratched up and banged around. Again, those things are expensive, and I don't want to look like I drug it through the mud, so that's nice. It also has a retention system on top, similar to the water bottle pouch. So the cool thing about that is, you put your release in the pouch, you go to pull your arrows, you bend over to pull the arrows, or lean in to pull the arrows, and let's say maybe a release flies out. That retention strap keeps everything nice and secure inside, and I'll show you that in just a second, which, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Here's my setup. So this is it. You've got the quiver itself on their belt. This is the water bottle pouch, and then you also have the accessories pouch. Inside of these would be a water bottle, no longer releases. It has a home, which I'll talk about in a second. In the accessories pouch, I've got a set of Allens. I've got a Leatherman with some pliers on it. Inside the pouch, I've got, you can put your cell phone in it, but I think I have a lighter, maybe some serving, some D-loop material, pencil, some sight tapes in case I'm, kind of messing around with my new sight. So that kind of goes in there. Here's the release pouch. Again, it's got this black, nice fleece lining. It has the elastic retention system, which keeps everything nice and secure inside. So that's kind of the complete setup. Again, if you're righty, you might flip this whole system, but you can put it whatever way you want to put it. That's the cool thing about it. So here's a couple tips I promised you a bit ago. So the way that these are set up is you have MOLLE webbing going through the quiver system, and then on each accessory pouch or water bottle pouch, you've got a retention buckle that basically feeds through the MOLLE webbing. So tip number 1 is feed it down. Do not feed it up. So these buckles should be kind of, you know, below where you kind of feed it through. The reason you do that is it just secures it better. It's nice and tight. It's not going to bang, not going to wobble around or anything like that. But you know it's not going anywhere. You do that on both of these, and similar to the release pouch. And here's your next tip: is you'll notice at the top of your quiver you've got 2 MOLLE webbing straps. And what that does for this is on the release pouch itself, you run one of the buckles through that, and what that does is it keeps it from like sliding all over the belt and keeps it secure in one place. You know, so that's nice. So that's, you know, the other tip that I would say to do. The other strap, you just simply, you know, strap it around the belt. The cool thing also about this is you could put it on any belt, any quiver system. As you know, you have different webbing, so you kind of can customize how wide it is so that you make sure it's secured to the belt itself. So yeah, so that's it. Those are the 2 little tips I have for you on this. Hopefully that helps you out. If you already knew that, awesome. If you didn't, you're welcome. But yeah, go check out their new Field Quiver, or the Field Quiver System with the new release pouch. Kifaru got a new website too. It's a lot better. It's more stable. Also looks aesthetically pleasing. You know, not that the last one didn't, but it's better. Let's just put it that way. So with that, really appreciate you stopping by the channel. Please like, subscribe, write me a comment below. Let me know if you're using this or have any questions on it. I'd love to hear from you. If you're into more day-to-day content, you can go check out my Instagram. I'm s.g.holmes. You'll see I do everything in photography around archery and the outdoors, and try to keep things current. You can at least keep up with what I'm into. And with that, I really appreciate you stopping by and supporting. So with that, aim small, miss small.